We are only about halfway into 2018, and yet there's already quite a lot to look forward to next year. So far, there are 10 roller coasters confirmed to be coming out next year in the US and Canada alone. So for the sake of listing things out, let's take a look at those coasters and how anticipated they each are. Let's start off with a small park named Storybook Lane in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. This is a family theme park based on several famous fairy tales and nursery rhymes. In 2019, the timeless tale of Cinderella will be the center of the park's biggest investment to date, a brand new family spinning coaster. This ride will feature a castle-themed station and trains themed to Cinderella's famous pumpkin carriage. The model itself will be a 3-loop SBF spinner. While these coasters are quite common among smaller amusement parks, the one at Storybook Lane will be a 3-loop model as opposed to the more common 2-loop model. This means it will have a longer layout than the usual SBF spinner, and for a park as small as Storybook Lane, it's a very impressive addition. Next up is another family coaster opening at the all-new Legoland New York, located about an hour and a half away from New York City. This will be the newest Legoland park and the first one ever built in the northern US. The park as a whole will feature several attractions themed to all of the brick-stacking fun the LEGO company is known for, including a heavily themed dragon coaster. This Zero Force 5 will be the same model as the dragon coasters at Legoland Dubai, Japan, Malaysia, and Germany. Like those attractions, it will start out with a showcase of various LEGO medieval sculptures before taking passengers through the course. Its dips and turns will make it fun for all ages, and will be a great way to kick off the opening of Legoland New York. So if you have any LEGOholics in the family, be sure to check out this park next year. Also worth noting is a mystery roller coaster at Colorado's Heritage Amusement Park. This is another smaller amusement park located about 20 minutes away from Ilitch Gardens. Recently, park officials announced a brand new roller coaster on their website scheduled to open next year. The only thing known about this attraction is that it will be reportedly larger than the park's other coasters. Considering that the park's largest coaster is an E&F Miller family coaster, it doesn't have a high bar to clear, but it will nevertheless be a thrilling addition. Next up is a new family coaster at Tennessee's Dollywood. For those of you who don't know, Dollywood is in the midst of a major park expansion, and with it will come several new attractions, including a brand new highly anticipated family coaster. While it hasn't been officially announced, blueprints released by the park show that it will be a Vekoma 453-meter family suspended coaster. This is the same model as Orkanen at Denmark's Summerland, a coaster that has been described as a fast-paced and surprisingly intense family attraction. A ride like this will definitely fit in quite nicely with such a family-friendly place like Dollywood, and it's sure to have the same beautiful, elaborate theming as the rest of the park. Next up, we're heading further down south to Florida for an all-new Harry Potter roller coaster at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. After last year's closure of Dragon Challenge, the big question on enthusiasts' minds was what will replace it. Well, thanks to many released construction photos and alleged new details, we already have a good idea of what it will be. It's mostly low-to-the-ground supports and bank turn-based layout, hint at an intimate family launch coaster like Wavebreaker at SeaWorld San Antonio. The manufacturer of this ride has reportedly been revealed to be Intamin, so this would be no surprise at all. The ride's theme is rumored to be based on the Forbidden Forest and have none other than Rubeus Hagrid himself as the host. If this is the case, then we're sure to be in for plenty of fantastic beasts to find during the course of this ride. Moreover, aerial photos and rumors suggest that the ride will have a drop track as well. This would be much like 13 at Alton Towers and Verbolten at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and is an element that quite a few enthusiasts would like to see more of. It may not be as intense as the late Great Dragon Challenge, but there's no doubt that this new coaster will be an elaborately themed and very immersive ride experience. Heading up north to Canada's Wonderland, we've got an upcoming coaster by none other than Swiss manufacturer B&M. After B&M track was spotted on site earlier this year, speculation ran wild about what kind of coaster it will be. Right now, it's pretty much guaranteed that this will be a dive coaster. What's especially awesome about this ride is that it's set to feature a fully underwater tunnel. This is evident from construction photos released from the park. This will be reminiscent of Japan's diving coaster Vanish, whose revolutionary tunnel has inspired several clickbait thumbnails. As of right now, the coaster's name is unknown, but several teasers at the park hint at it being themed to the famous Chilkoot Trail, a western Canadian trail that runs through British Columbia and Alaska. So it looks like Ziz is out of the picture. Sorry guys. Nevertheless, the hype for the coaster is undeniable, and Canadian coaster enthusiasts will have have yet another ride to add to their credit list. Over in New Jersey, we have a highly anticipated Gerstlauer Eurofighter opening at Nickelodeon Universe. For those of you who have visited the excellent Nickelodeon Universe in Bloomington, Minnesota, there's a new one coming to New Jersey in 2019. Built inside the long-delayed American Dream Mall, this park is already set to feature a massive Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Unlike Rock Bottom Plunge in Minnesota though, this Eurofighter will be substantially taller and faster, featuring both a launch and a chain lift. The layout will be pretty much the same as Takabisha at Japan's Fuji-Q Highland, although it will be even steeper, taking Takabisha's record for the steepest roller coaster on Earth. Seeing as how Takabisha is a common bucket list coaster, there's no doubt that American coaster enthusiasts will be ecstatic to have something even steeper than it in their home country. And as if that wasn't awesome enough, there will also be a Gerstlauer spinning coaster that will interact with the Eurofighter. It will be the first Gerstlauer spinner to come to the United States in over a decade, and it will feature a long, winding layout that will be intertwined within the Takabisha clone. These two coasters put together are sure to be visually astounding, and you can bet I'll be in the Meadowlands to check them out in 2019. Meanwhile, near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, construction is already underway for a much anticipated roller coaster at Kennywood. So far, the only thing known about this ride is that its layout will go over the park's lagoon, as footers have been seen being built there. At the moment, Kennywood is teasing this ride on their Facebook page. Every Thursday, they'll reveal a new square of a scratch lotto ticket. Each square will reveal a new clue, and recently, park officials revealed the first clue, 197. Logically, this will most likely be the height of the roller coaster, as that number would make the most sense in that context. But what exactly will it be? Only time will tell. And finally, we have perhaps the most highly anticipated American coaster of 2019, an unknown Mack Rides coaster at North Carolina's Carowinds. After Mack Rides crates were recently spotted on the site, there's no denying how anticipated this ride is. Up until recently, Mack Rides has mainly built their high-level thrill coasters in Europe. However, with the recent opening of Time Traveler and DC Rivals, the company is really making a name for themselves outside of Europe. While the exact model of this coaster is currently unknown, an alleged blueprint of the ride reveals that it will be some sort of launched coaster. Most likely, it'll be something like Helix at Sweden's Liseberg. This coaster has been universally acclaimed by enthusiasts for its intense launch and thrilling ride experience, and is commonly referred to as one of the best launch coasters on Earth. As for the one at Carowinds, it will reportedly be named Copperhead Strike, after the famous species of snake in the Carolina region. This was implied after Cedar Fair filed a trademark for the name. Although the exact details of this coaster aren't 100% confirmed yet, it's pretty clear that Carowinds is in for a real treat. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't voted on the last weekly poll, I'm extending it. So if you want to vote on your most anticipated 2019 coaster, I'm going to keep the votes open until I finish covering all of them. So feel free to head on down to themeparkcrazy.com and cast your vote. Thanks for watching, everyone. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or you can check out my website at themeparkcrazy.com. This is Theme Park Crazy, and I'll see you all next time.